Hello.
Welcome back. I've moved. Don't worry. This is like a mirror. Don't worry. He's still here. So, I've decided that one of the videos that I'm gonna do is going to be both a get ready with me and also showing off my current makeup, because I know all 12 of you who watched that first one with me are begging to see what I'm using now. So that's what I'm gonna show you. Also, I have no idea what the echo is gonna sound like with this camera. So the audio might sound awful, but don't worry. I am planning to buy a microphone. So if you're hesitant about watching me because of the audio, I got you. Assuming that the delivery truck can find my house, because the first package I was supposed to get did not go over super well. So anyway, let's start with the get ready with me so that you don't have to look at my makeup-less face for too much longer. This is not my normal like makeup setting. I like to usually do my makeup on the couch, but I don't know, I thought the lighting would be better in here. And this is like kind of my office space. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but it's my little office. All right, so some of this stuff are just the same from my last quarterly video. So, and now my glasses are off.
And so I can't see you.
All right, so first, I have my sunscreen. This is a different sunscreen. This is the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen. Ooh, again, this probably won't focus. And I can't even see if it focuses, so I've always heard like great things about it. And I mean, I think it works well for sunscreen.
I don't really know.
I feel like sunscreen's the type of thing where you're not gonna know if it works until like you're old and you don't have like a melanoma on your face. But yeah, I will say the texture threw me off. It's like kind of velvety. Like it's still kind of like on my fingers too. And that threw me off at first, but
I got used to it.
And then I only have one primer. I did finish up my Sol de Janeiro primer. And this is my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer.
I like how she smells.
Ooh, it's a nice primer. Honestly, I sometimes forget to use her and I just go straight into my foundation. Not for any reason, but because I think it looks kind of like a concealer. Like at least like, I mean, they're obviously very different. Like this is so much smaller, but like it kind of looks like my concealer. And so I like put my foundation on and then I look down, I'm like, oh, I didn't put any primer on.
That's silly of me.
For my foundation, I have this Tula Skincare Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Skin Tint Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So it also has SPF in it, so I'm very protected for the summer. Now I gotta pull up my mirror. Do I want a light? I have actually been using the light on this recently, which I don't normally do, but it's because I have a different lighting in this house. So let's see how this makes me look in the camera. Maybe it's good for me. Maybe I should have it behind and make it like a ring light. Anyway, let's put this foundation on. Ah, that scared me. I'll be honest, I kind of don't like how this looks on me. Like I feel like it doesn't stay super well.
I don't know.
And I think it might be a little too dark on me.
I don't know, we vibe.
It's not like that many people like see me up close in person.
This I have been using a sponge for. I don't normally use a sponge to put on my foundation, but this just based off of this foundation, it works better than a brush, which is what I normally use. And I kind of hate using my fingers to put on foundation, I'm not gonna lie. I learned that with the KVD, Good Apple Foundation, because I would use my fingers for that, and I kind of hated it. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't do much, but I mean, it is a skin tint, like that's kind of the point. So I figured it would be nice to use while it's still summer. And honestly, it feels like I'm kind of almost out of it anyway, so we vibe. This is the same that I had from last quarter. It's the Rare Beauty under eye brightener. Yeah. Again, I didn't think I'd like this wand, but I like this wand. It's actually really grown on me. I kind of prefer it from any other applicator, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I will admit though, it does not really cover up my pimples all that well, and I've been breaking out like crazy with this move, so not the best, but we move. Been using like those like star pimple patches. Those actually, I kind of thought they were a load of crap, but they actually kind of work decently, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they don't make the pimples like go away, but they certainly make the like swelling go down, which honestly is kind of all I need in order to like stop messing with it, you know? And I think that's what helps out the most, is like it makes the swelling go down enough for me to like not hyper fixate on the pimple itself.
All right, now we're gonna go into like my blushes and bronzers and blah, blah, blah.
And this is where like the fun really happens, is in this bag. So first of all, I only ever have one powder, and it's, right now it's this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, whatever.
It's in butter.
I like this powder, I do. All right, so now I have to take out everything because I'm gonna show you what all of it is, but then I have to decide what bronzer, blush, and whatever I wanna use, because I kind of base it off of like everything together. So give me a minute.
Get it? Because I'm just gonna fast forward through this anyway and like cut it. So you don't actually have to wait. That's kind of funny.
So now I can show you like, wow, editing magic is crazy, don't you think?
Anyway.
So these are my bronzers, and I'm gonna go, the last one I'm gonna say is gonna be what I'm gonna be using today. So I have two powder bronzers. This one I used last quarter too. I don't have that many bronzers, but
I probably have more than what the average person needs.
so this is an Alamar Cosmetics in Cafe con Leche. I wanted to keep it because it's like a warm tone one, and it's a little guy, and I don't know.
It's a little warm tone guy.
This one I just got, and I actually really like the color of it. It's by Aether Beauty. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's in Aurora, but it's kind of like this multi-color bronzer. I don't know, I think it's pretty. I think the swatch is prettier than what it like actually looks like on my face, but I kind of think bronzer all looks the same, so I don't really care. And then I have two creams, and so I'm gonna be using a cream bronzer. I have this little guy. It's like supposed to be like a bronzer contour stick, but I don't contour because I don't know how. So I don't ever use this side, like whatever it is. It's like the light, I don't know. But I'll use like this as a bronzer. So it's kind of like a cool tone. So if I want like a cool tone cream bronzer, this is what I go for. And then this is what I'm gonna be using by Dominate Cosmetics, and it's her cream bronzer in light tan.
Oh.
Packaging is messed up because the glue's kind of falling apart.
Anyway.
You can see that I've used this a decent amount, but it's kind of like a warm tone cream bronzer, and that's what I'm gonna be using right now on my face. Ooh.
So that's my Dominique Cosmetics bronzer.
All right, so now let's go into my blushes, and again I'm gonna go with a cream blush. So let's start with my powders. So anyway, I have this Laura Geller
Baked Blush in Brighton Topic Hues.
I think she's pretty. She's like a peachy tone. Yeah. I always wanted a baked blush, so she's fun. And then this, I think it's by Ace Boutte. I can't see the top of it. It's in Rosy. Just kind of like a hot pink blush. I don't use this one very often, and part of it is because it's so small that it gets lost in my little bag, but whatever. And then I have some liquid ones. This is a Vanessa Myricks kind of liquid blush. It's kind of more, it's a little mauve-y in bread and butter. I had a nickel every time I had a makeup product that had the word butter in it. I'd have 2 nickels. This is a Rare Beauty liquid blush. It's in Adore. I think I got this as a part of like the Sephora like birthday sample thing. Which, like, let's be real, you only need a sample size of this type of blush. Like,
Kind of crazy.
And then this looks disgusting, but it's because
Yeah, it's hard to get it out of the bottle.
but this is the Drunk Elephant Ooh Blues Rosy Drops. It's like a shiny peachy thing. And then what I'm gonna use today, it's by Miss Fame. I don't know if she has a different title for her makeup brand, but it's by Miss Fame, the drag queen. And yeah, so it has, it's a blush duo, so it has a powder and a cream. I'm gonna be using the cream today. But it's like the cream is kind of like a dusty rose color, and then the powder is like a peachy pink. So I actually really like the blush duo. I was surprised by how much I end up using it. And I'm really bad at using like blush duos. So good for me, good for me. So yeah, I really like this blush duo. It's one of my favorites.
Now in the highlighter.
I have 2 powder ones. I have this Ibby Radiant Glow highlighter in Prosecco, like this champagne tone. It's pretty. And then I have this Catrice Luminice highlighter in Lumi, and it looks kind of like this, like a light golden. Pretty. And then I have kind of like 2 creamy highlighters. This one I think is just Vaseline. It's by Tower 28. It's the Super Dew highlighter.
In No Shade.
I am like so certain this is just Vaseline, but we vibe. And then this is from Trust Fund Beauty. I had to tape it because it broke, which I think just means that I use it a lot. It's in Golden Glow, and I actually really like this highlighter, and that's what I'm gonna be using. Ooh, pretty. So it's just like a golden highlighter, but I think it looks really nice. And again, I love a cream makeup product. I am very much on the cream hype train, which maybe it's not even a thing anymore because I'm very behind the times. I don't even really think like I'm someone who's super behind the times. I just like, I don't really care to follow trends. I don't really care to follow twins.
I almost said that.
I'm sorry, I went to speech therapy. I don't really care to follow like trends really much.
Kind of poor.
I just kind of do what I want. Now we're on to my eyeshadows. And if you're a fan of my last video, all 12 of you, I like write down how often I use eyeshadow, and then I, whatchamacall, I rotate them out from there. So some of these might be the same, some of these probably aren't. So let's see what I have. And I know what I'm gonna be using. I'm wearing a brown skirt, so browns were kind of just the vibe, you know. As always, this is my eyeshadow primer. It's by YC Collection. I just use it because I have it. I can't remember what I had in my last video. I know I had this one. It's my Tartelette palette. It's because I really have not been wearing much pink, which is interesting. That palette, I still haven't gotten my 15 uses out of. My 15 uses out of. I can't remember if I had this one in my last one. But it's my Lizzie McGuire ColourPop palette. It's so pretty. Not very wearable, but it's very pretty. And I was obsessed with Lizzie McGuire when I was in 2nd grade, so I had to get this. But I'm focusing on this like bright green shimmer shade. Like that's what I rolled. Honestly, I'm using it more than I thought I would. But you know, I can't really use a lot of this, you know?
Not that crazy.
And then I'm also using, I have Modern Renaissance. She's honestly pretty well loved, but I'm focused on this burnt orange right there. So just when I'm wearing something warm tone, that's when I pull her out usually. And then I have this little color grain palette. It's very little. I got her from Ipsy, but very little. And then I have this kind of like dusty green shade that I'm focused on. Yeah, she's cute. And I'll talk about what I'm about to use, but this is my single that I'm using. It's by Be Your Own Desire, BYOD. It's an eyeshadow wand in whimsical lavender. So I actually just think that this is super pretty. Like it's like a iridescent, but it's like this purple shimmer, like iridescent. I think it's super pretty. But what I'm gonna be using is my True Love palette, which is, and I know that was kind of super anticlimactic because all the stuff has disappeared on the top. But it's ColourPop Glowing Coconuts. Wow, I'm a loser. But I love Glowing Coconuts. It's my favorite palette. I mean, I pretty much I've hit pan on almost every shade except for 3. So I'm kind of focused on this one right here. I probably won't hit pan on it by the time I get 15 uses out of it, because it is like, ColourPop has some deep pans. So, and believe me, I know that because I've hit pan on so many of these eyeshadows on it. But yeah, anyway,
Riveting content here now.
so yeah, this is probably my favorite palette. I've thought about okay, this is tangential, but I am getting married next year, which is very exciting. But there's like a lot of decisions that I still have to make that I don't know yet. And one of which is what I'm gonna do with like my makeup. My hair, I definitely need someone to do for me because I don't know how to do hair. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like you can tell. It drives me crazy when I watch back my videos what my hair looks like, frankly. But as far as like my makeup goes, I feel like I'm pretty good at doing my own makeup. But I also feel like it might not be a horrible idea to get like a makeup artist to do my makeup. But if I were to do my own makeup, this is probably the palette I would use for my wedding. So that's why I brought it up. Not for you to say congratulations, Hannah. I'm so excited for you.
Show us some wedding content.
And you know, I would, but I'm really bad at planning. That's why I hired a wedding planner. Because if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have anything planned for my own wedding. Because I'm a procrastinator with ADHD. Truthfully, I can't really know if you can see me that well while I'm doing this. Because I can't see anything. And now for my eye stuff. And I probably won't go through my eyeliner like I did last time because I don't really change out my eyeliner. I just kind of keep it all in there because otherwise it's not gonna get used. So the only thing I really have differently is that when I go through my quarterly stuff, I like to throw out my old mascara and put in some new ones because you shouldn't use mascara over 3 months. And they were getting kind of old. So I have this Tarte Lights Camera lashes. I've had this this is like my 3rd tube of it, which is super rare for me because, you know, I get everything from Ipsy, so I usually only use things like, I only have it once, but this has to be like my 3rd or 4th tube of it, and it's because like when I see it like on Ipsy, I'm gonna get it because I know I like it. And so then I decided to, because I know I like this one, I decided to take a risk and I chose this. It's called Dr. Laura Devgan Extreme Lengthening Mascara. So I just threw out my other mascara. So I haven't used either of these yet. I'm just gonna go with the Tarte because I know I'll like it. Honestly, I don't know if I want any colorful eyeliner. I might just go with my wing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my wing. So I'm just using my Ofra liquid felt tip liner. She's my old reliable. She's just one I use all the time. I love her. Yeah, they're more or less the same. And then Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Gotta sniff the mascara. And then I have my eyebrow stuff. Yeah, what I am using now is this Kevin Kwan Precision Brow Pencil. It's probably in like some sort of, yeah, ash blonde.
Because I'm blonde.
And honestly, I really don't care much about my eyebrows, so I kind of just fill them in. And then I use this ABH Brow Freeze thing. I don't know if it really, actually it does do something. It actually makes my eyebrows like not look insane. Yeah, sometimes I wake up and like, I don't know how, but my eyebrows are like in 12 different directions. All right, and now lipstick. So I do have, I guess, 5 lip liners. I have the Charlotte Tilbury, these 2 Lunar Beauty, and then I just got this kind of like duo by V Cosmetic. And I'm actually gonna use this because it's got like the brown. So let's just go ahead and do that first. I've been trying to be more into lip liner. So I've just been trying to use it more. But I don't think I line my lips very well. Or maybe it's like my lips are too small.
I don't know.
Alright, so now I have my lipsticks. I'm just gonna do this one first because it also has a lip gloss attached to it and I know I'm not gonna use it. It's this One Size kind of duo. It's got like a lip gloss and then a lipstick. This is a little too light on me. And it goes on. That's like paint. But when I put the lip gloss on it, it does make it look better. But I'm a little scared to use it, so I'm not gonna use this right now. And then this is one of my old reliables. It's by Laura Conrad. It's this kind of pretty nude, mauve-y.
She's sweating a little bit.
I've had it for a while. This one is by Sugar. I bought it for the pencil sharpener that came with it. But it's like this peachy tone. I don't want to wear peach right now. This is Rare Beauty. It's like a velvety cream. Again, I think this is the other thing that I got within like the little birthday sample that I got from Sephora. But it's kind of like a mauve.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mauve. So I like to wear this when I wear like cool tones. And then I actually took out the one and only red lipstick that I have, which is kind of crazy. I never wear red lipstick. So we'll see if that gets used. But I'm gonna wear this Defiance Beauty kind of brown liquid lipstick. And then let's go into some of my lip gloss. This isn't really a lip gloss, but I'm gonna just count it in the same vein. I've been using this a lot. You can tell because one of my hairs is wrapped around it. And this is my Tarte Maracuja Juicy Shift. It's like one of those pH things.
Yeah.
And then I have this Tower 28 in the shade Oat. It's kind of like a orangey nude shade. Love her. This is by DewTube, but it's like super pretty. Look at this pink. It's so pretty. I have this clear ABH lip gloss. And then I have my other Maracuja Juicy Lip. It's in the shade Rose, I want to say. But I'm going to use this Fenty Heat kind of gold lip gloss in Lemon Lava. So that's what I'm going to use today. Alright, let's see her up close. And let's put on my glasses so I can actually see. Wow, I can actually see. Wow.
Let me do my hair.
Alright, so that's the fit. That's the makeup. And I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I hope you liked seeing all my makeup. and you liked hearing me like yap a little bit. So bye.